I'm Mark Steele, real estate broker since 2011, and my goal is to give you all of the real estate information that you need and make it as simple as possible. You're listening to the Simple Real Estate Podcast. When people hear that the real estate market has slowed down, many assume that means it's a bad time to buy. But interestingly, some of the best buying opportunities actually appear in slower markets. So today, let's talk about the advantages that many buyers don't realize exist when the market cools down. In a fast-moving market, buyers often face intense competition. Homes receive multiple offers, decisions have to be made quickly, and buyers sometimes feel pressured to make compromises just to secure a property. In slower markets, that dynamic changes. One of the biggest advantages buyers gain is time. Instead of rushing through showings and making decisions within hours, buyers often have the ability to carefully evaluate properties. They can compare options, revisit homes, and think through their decisions a lot more thoroughly. Another advantage is negotiating power. When there are fewer buyers competing for each listing, sellers may become more flexible. Buyers may be able to negotiate price, closing timelines, or repairs that might have been impossible during a highly competitive market. Buyers also often regain the ability to include protective conditions in their offers, such as financing or inspection clauses. In extremely competitive markets, some buyers feel pressured to waive those protections, which can create unnecessary risks. Slower markets often restore balance to the process. Now, that doesn't mean that every home becomes a bargain. Well-priced homes in desirable areas can still attract very strong interest. But overall, the environment can become more favorable for buyers who are patient and prepared. A slower market doesn't mean opportunity disappears. In many cases, it simply shifts where the opportunities exist. If you have any questions about where to find opportunity in this market, if you've been considering buying a home for yourself, feel free to send me an email, mark@soldourhome.com. Again, that email address is mark@soldourhome.com. There's no question too big or too small, and I'm happy to help. In our next episode, we'll talk about something that is very closely related to this: why fewer buyers in the market can sometimes lead to better deals. Thanks for listening to the Simple Real Estate Podcast. I'm Mark Steele, your real estate broker. I'll talk to you soon.